We've got an 8-foot long ladder that's leaning against a wall. So I guess it's not an A-frame ladder, but just a straight ladder. It's leaning against a wall so that the foot of the ladder is 5 feet from the base of the wall. So we could have the wall, assuming that the wall is straight, standing upright. Here's the ground. And then the ladder is leaning against it like this. Guess I don't really have to make a picture of a ladder, but I could just use a line. Anyway, there's my artwork. So it's an 8-foot long ladder. The foot of the ladder, that would be down here, is 5 feet from the base of the wall. And then how far up the wall is the top of the ladder. So solve for this X right here. Well, because we're assuming that the wall is standing upright, this is a right triangle, so we can use the Pythagorean theorem. So we have the two smaller sides, and you square them and add them. And then this bigger side over here, which is called the hypotenuse, put that on the other side of the equation, and it's also squared. So we've got x squared plus 25 is equal to 64. Then just subtract 25 from both sides. Well, if this was 65 minus 25, we would have 40. We're taking away 64, so that's going to end in a 9, so it must be 39. And then take the square root of both sides. Usually you need to put plus and minus the square root, but in here the negative square root doesn't make sense. We can't have a negative length, so we just need the positive square root. And the square root of 39 is 6.245. Then when it's a physical situation, you should go back and see, does this make sense? So this is saying it's a little over 6 feet. Well, if that's 5 feet and that's 8 feet, then this being a little over 6 feet, sure, that makes sense. That's possible.